Hello and welcome to Verdictum. I am Ananya Singh and you're watching today's legal news, where we apprise you with the recent important legal developments across the nation. Here are the headlines. Gyanvapi Mosque Management Committee moves Allahabad High Court, challenging Varanasi court order for ASI survey. Supreme Court directs states and UTs to submit responses regarding menstrual hygiene policies by August 31st. New Chief Justices appointed at the High Courts of Bombay and Andhra Pradesh. Assam Rifles files sedition and defamation case against Manipur Civil Society Group. Former Haryana Minister Gopal Kanda acquitted in air hostess suicide case. Attorney General writes to Centre on setting up expert committee to examine execution of death sentence by hanging. Now let's take a detailed look at the headlines. The Anjuman Intizamiya Masjid Committee, that is responsible for the management of the Gyanvapi Mosque, has moved the Allahabad High Court, challenging the order of the Varanasi District Court that allowed the Archaeological Survey of India to conduct a scientific survey in the mosque premises. The Varanasi court order was passed on July 21st and was challenged at the Apex Court soon after. The Apex Court's bench of the CJI D.Y. Chandrachud and Justices J.B. Pardiwala and Manoj Mishra heard the matter yesterday on an urgent basis and stayed the enforcement of court order for ASI survey till 5 p.m. on July 26th, while also allowing the Mosque Management Committee to approach the Allahabad High Court. A bench of the Supreme Court comprising the CJI D.Y. Chandrachud and Justices J.B. Pardiwala and Manoj Mishra heard a PIL that sought directions to the union and state governments to provide sanitary napkins and other sanitation facilities like separate toilets to girls from class 6 to 12th at government and residential schools. The petitioner claimed that inadequate menstrual hygiene management was a major barrier to education, leading many young girls to drop out from school. The lack of access to and the social stigma around sanitation facilities and menstrual hygiene products were also responsible factors for girl children for not attending schools. The plea also sought that awareness about menstrual hygiene be created and the taboo surrounding it be dispelled, and not only sanitation facilities but menstrual waste disposal should also be taken care of efficiently. ASG Aishwarya Bhati appeared for the Union of India and informed the top court that responses in this regard are received from 4 states only, namely Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Haryana and West Bengal. The Apex Court then directed all states and union territories to submit their responses as to the steps taken by them to deal with the problem of sanitation and policies framed by them to ensure menstrual hygiene for school-going young girls within 4 weeks by August 31st, 2023. The President of India, after consultation with the Chief Justice of India, appointed 2 new Chief Justices at the High Courts of Bombay and Andhra Pradesh. Justice Devendra Kumar Upadhyay of the Allahabad High Court has been appointed as the Chief Justice of the Bombay High Court after the vacancy was created following the retirement of Justice R.D. Dhanuka in May this year, while Justice Dheeraj Singh Thakur of the Bombay High Court has been appointed as the Chief Justice of the Andhra Pradesh High Court. The office of the CJ of Andhra Pradesh was vacant after Justice Prashant Kumar Mishra was elevated to the Supreme Court. The Assam Rifles, a central paramilitary force responsible for border security, counter-insurgency and maintenance of law and order in the northeastern states in India, has filed a sedition and defamation case against the chief of the Coordinating Committee of Manipur Integrity, an influential civil society group in Manipur's capital, Imphal. An FIR against the convener of the COCOMI was lodged after the outfit urged the general public not to surrender weapons. The FIR was registered under Sections 124A pertaining to sedition and Section 153A that deals with the offence of promoting enmity between different groups on ground of religion, race, place of birth, residence, etc., along with other sections of the Indian Penal Code. There has been a rumor that many women protesters were assaulted by the army, which denied the allegations levelled against them. The Rouse Avenue Court in Delhi today acquitted the former Haryana Minister Gopal Kanda in a 2012 case of abetment of suicide of air hostess Geetika Sharma. The co-accused Aruna Chattha was also acquitted by Special Judge Vikas Dhal, stating that the prosecution has failed to prove the charges beyond reasonable doubt. Geetika was an employee at Kanda's aviation company, MDLR Airlines, and died by suicide on August 5, 2012, leaving behind a suicide note alleging harassment at the hands of her employer, Kanda and Aruna. Attorney General R. Venkatramani, the topmost law officer of the country, has written to the centre on setting up an expert committee to examine the prevalent mode of execution of death sentence by hanging. A bench of the Apex Court comprising the CJI D.Y. Chandrachud and Justices J.B. Pardiwala and Manoj Mishra was apprised about the same by senior advocate Sonia Mathur, who appeared for the centre. The court was informed that the AG has written a letter to the Union Ministry of Home Affairs for setting up a panel and seeking its suggestions to be submitted in the court on the issue. That was all on today's legal news. Thank you and keep watching Verdictum. And subscribe to our channel and download the Verdictum app on iOS and Android to keep yourself updated with authentic legal news.